Hey you guys, it's your girl Kat. Let me scoot my camera back a little bit. Okay, so just really quickly, I'm currently holding my 1 year old, and I'm holding her because my husband's at work. He's at the gym training clients last minute. My kids are in the room with their tablets, quietly playing, their little Netflix or whatever. And the 1 year old decided she want to act a fool. So at the end of this video, you will see some bloopers. I tried to do a little dance routine, and my 5 year old tried to pick her up and take her out of the kitchen. She hollered, screaming. It was a mess. So I'm going to have to end up holding her, but that's not going to stop me from doing my video. Okay. So really quick, let's get some housework out the way. Lay down. I know people ask me about my hair all the time. Hold on, I'm like hard right, which is really technically how you do interviews from a communication standpoint, but I'm gonna try to get, right here so we feel close to each other. My hair is 2-strand twists. I'm doing this because people ask, so just get it out the way. To the scalp, it is a part underneath my headband. I put the headband on, pin it back, and then I'll turn around. Hopefully you can see the back. I twist it up, and when I'm done with the braid, I bring the braid over and I tuck it in and pin it up. That's that. I always get compliments on my skin. I do have on makeup, child. Okay, let me see if I can tilt my I have like a little lamp right here. Let's see if you can. Okay, that's too bright. Okay. What if I get up close? I have on makeup. I don't have a lot, but maybe one day I can do a video. If you think I should do a video on my makeup, mention in the comments below. If you could care less, child, don't say nothing. I'm gonna keep doing the videos I'm doing. But people always like, oh my gosh, and I do drink a lot of water, but a big part of skin, having nice skin is genetics. I can sit here and try to sell you products and tell you I do this and I do that. A lot of it is genetics. The women in my family, I'm talking about in their 70s and look like they're in their 40s or 50s. Beautiful skin. And you ask them and they'll tell you, oh, I put a little Vaseline and some water. You be like, what? You clog your pores? They think that's a beauty regimen. So whatever. So that's that. Okay, housework. So my highest weight was 293 pounds. I started the Options program through Kaiser on March 28th. Options is where you have a class a week and they go over lifestyle changes like, eating habits, exercise, and basically go over the details of gastric sleeve surgery and all that it entails. By the time I ended my classes, it was June 20th. And I finally got an appointment to see the surgeon on August 8th. He scheduled me for August 30th for surgery. So from March 28th to August 30th, my highest weight was 293 and my surgery weight was 275 pounds. So by the time, I'm not a math major, so I'll let you calculate that out. By the time I got ready for surgery that day, I got on the scale, I was 275 pounds. Okay, cool. The last video, I think I was 250. Right now I'm 246. So I've lost about 4 pounds in the last week and a half, 2 weeks that I did my last video. Not a lot really exciting happened the last 2 weeks, and that's just the reality of one, life, but two, being a sleever. So there are some, weeks or months that you will have stalls. Some weeks or months you'll only lose, 2 to 5 to 6 pounds. And the other times 12 pounds will fall off. And you be like, what? And doing the dance like I did in my last video. If you're not familiar with my videos, go watch my last one. I danced to Gloria Esteban. I forgot what it's called. Do the conga. I think it's called conga. Anyway. But I was really excited by how much weight I had lost in total. And so she sleeps right now, so she might be snoring, but it's all good. So I say all that to say, well, you know what? Let me pause and put her down. Okay, hold on. Whew. Okay, I am free because I like to talk with my hands. So, and that's the thing. Even stuff like that, trying to film a YouTube video and your 1-year-old will not let you film it. They want to be climbing all over you. And I'm tired. I want this, I want that. That's life. So anyway, moving on. So here's some updates about what has happened to me in the last couple of weeks. First of all, my sleeve is very finicky. Very just sometimey, And so my sleeve, I don't know if I talked about this in my last video or not, but my sleeve decides I don't like whey protein anymore. And I had the craziest diarrhea problem ever because I didn't know that my sleeve decided to reject whey protein. If you don't know what whey protein is basically a dairy-based protein. Most people, consume that. My husband weightlifts, bodybuilds, and trains. He takes whey protein. I've always used whey protein, but for whatever reason, my sleep decided one day, excuse me, no. So I called Kaiser. I was like damn near dehydrated. And I was using Isopure. You know, the Isopure is 20 ounces of clear liquid protein. Comes in flavors. If you watch my videos, that's the one I talked about. Tasted like a garage. That one. It has 40 grams of protein. So my doctor initially, I say initially because my doctor said something else this last time. But initially my doctor told me, you know, get 60 in. Push for 60. So I'm like, 40 is cool. By the time I finish drinking this, I'll have something else and I'll be at 60. Because it was 40 in the bottle. So anyway, I had to quit that. I called Kaiser. They're like, yeah, you're probably going through a little change. It might be temporary. It may be permanent. But for right now, switch to a vegetable base or vegan, basically. So I went to Costco. I had used this before, the year before I even thought about having surgery, just when I was trying to lose weight. And it's called Vega. And what it is, it's protein and greens, vanilla flavor. So it's made, it has 2 servings of greens, alfalfa, spinach, broccoli, and kale. And it has 20 grams of multi-source plant-based protein. So you have, it looks like some quinoa, some type of other grain, you add it to anywhere between, they say add it to 8 ounces of cold water. I use 12 ounces of soy silk light vanilla. And why do I do that? Because if you mix this mess with water, child, okay, it's already this ugly green color. I'm gonna pull the scoop out so you can see it. So get on the camera. See, it don't smell all that great, but 1 scoop of that, 12 ounces. Between the soy milk tasting like vanilla and this plain talking about vanilla, it's okay, it's manageable. So that's what I've been taking for my soy. I can manage it. It doesn't give me diarrhea. It is what it is. So yeah, if you're having a problem, if you're having diarrhea, you're like, I don't know what's going on, basically consult with your doctor. But that's what it was with me and some other people I know too. There are some people who couldn't handle their chewable vitamins. They're like, it makes me throw up, it makes me sick. Some of my classmates had to switch brands. So I'm on Bariatric Advantage. That's a brand name of the chewable vitamin that I take. I pick it up from Kaiser. I believe there are 60 pills in there, which is about a month's worth. And I think it costs like $40-some or whatever. Some people are on Celebrate. And the people who are on Celebrate were getting super sick from it. And some people had Bariatric Advantage. They switched like brand, like, here, I give you my pills, let me take yours. And they were fine. So it may be the brand of pills. Okay, so that's that. Thursday, I went and saw my doctor for my 6-week checkup. I was advanced from pureed foods to soft foods. And let me just tell you, I'm just going to be honest. I have been eating soft foods already because you ain't gonna have me on no pureed food for 6 weeks. Let me show you the paper she gave me to give you some more information. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see this paper. It's kind of messed up. But it basically just says after surgery, diet guidelines. Now, I've had some people be advanced from pureed food to soft foods within 2 to 3 weeks watching their videos. And I'm like, damn, like, your doctor ain't give you no time to heal. Just my opinion. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not in any way giving you instruction or direction on what you should do. I'm just letting you know what my doctor told me. So anyway, the first stage was clear liquids, see-through liquids. That's usually what you do in the hospital for like 2 days. Herbal tea, sugar-free gelatin, crystallized, stuff like that. Once you leave the hospital, this is what stage they had me on for 6 weeks. Oh, I'm lying. A sugar-free full liquid protein supplement. This is the first week, basically. Protein shakes. So from August 30th until September 8th, when I had my first 2-week check-in, it was sugar-free, full liquid protein supplement, and clear liquids. So protein shakes, non-fat milk, unsweetened soy milk. Consistency should be through a straw. So basically like broth still, stuff like that. Once I went back on September the 8th, I might as well just read you like this, huh? Like I'm teaching a class. Stage 3 was blended or pureed 5 to 8 meals a day. So cream of wheat, cottage cheese, unsweetened applesauce, low-fat refried beans, yogurt, Greek yogurt, mashed potatoes, pureed meat, poached egg. That was one of the hardest stages for me. Child, I went and bought some cottage cheese from Target, trying to eat some. My husband told me, he said, that's nasty. I'm like, no, I'm going to try it. I love cheese. I even like ricotta cheese. I even recorded myself eating it to show you, like, you know, let's taste it out. It was so nasty and I almost threw up. I was like, I can't put this in my YouTube video. So I didn't. The pureed meat is disgusting because it's like you gotta add chicken broth and water, put it in a blender, and then like it's just not, that's just not my thing. And then if, as you can see, I have braces, so meat was everywhere. It was just too much for me. So I advanced myself a little bit to stage 4, and that's where I am now officially. Stage 4, soft foods with transition to solid foods. I'll be on this one for 6 to 9 months. Soft fish, ground meats, canned fruits with no sugar, cooked vegetables. My doctor said she wanted me to boil them. I was like, I'll steam them. I'm not eating boiled broccoli. Like, you know, it's mush in a matter of seconds. Salads are okay, which I have had, but no rice. And then the next stage will be stage 5, three small balanced meals, 4 to 5 hours apart. So, you know, where I am right now, you guys, I'm trying to just find a balance. So I just wanted to encourage anybody, you know, find your balance, find what works for you. The day I went to the doctor, which was last Thursday, that day I went and got a salad, and the salad was about, geez Louise, I don't know. It was, just to say the salad was this paper. I was able to eat literally like maybe this box. And that it had chicken on it. It had grilled chicken on it. I tried to come back to it, but I was just like, this is it for hours. And I was satisfied. I was like, wow, this thing is really working. So anyway, another thing I did try were these from Target. They're called Think Thin Protein and Fiber Bars. It had 10 grams of protein in there. They were disgusting. I think the sugar content was too high though. Oh, it was only 5 grams of sugar. Okay, well, it was just nasty to me. So the ones I stick to, let me grab those so you can see those. Okay, these are from Trader Joe's. They are called Power Crunch Bars. I love this one. This is a French vanilla cream. It has like a wafer in it, so it kind of gives it some crunch. This has 14 grams of protein and 5 grams of sugar. They want me to stay under 3 grams, but hell, 5 is close. This is what I like. So when I'm not eating a protein shake, I try to get one of these in between my meals if I'm not eating like a full-on lunch at work or whatnot. So yeah, you guys, that's it. There's not a lot that really has changed. I only lost 4 pounds. It's like that sometimes. I haven't been in the gym, but I'm going to start back this week. The reason why I stopped is because lifting weights was causing a stall. It was causing me to not lose weight. Could have been one of two things. One, because I wasn't getting in enough protein. The other reason may have been because I was losing fat and gaining muscle. So my doctor said, I'd rather you do that than to stop working out. So because my phone decided it was going to die, I had to try to plug it in really quick and finish this video. So anyway, like, subscribe, and share. I do have bloopers and that enchilada dish at the end of this video if you would like to watch it. I love answering questions, hearing from you guys about your journey. So please keep me updated with your information. All my social media information will be down below. And you guys let me know if there's any subjects you want to hear from me about. I'll be posting again in a week. See y'all. So really quick, what you'll need is some corn tortillas, some taco seasoning. I love Goya's yellow rice. It's really easy. It's really simple. That 2 cans of black beans. I've already prepared it, so I had to get it out the trash. But a can of black beans. And then my enchilada sauce. I use mild because my kids don't like, well, one of my kids don't like spicy food, but I prefer spicy. Get you a little $3 pan, okay? You need 2 garlic, I don't know, shallots, whatever you call them. 2 pieces of garlic. This is the onion powder for taste, some garlic salt, and some black pepper, okay? So I'm going to show you what to do with those. Okay, so I already cooked the meat. The meat is ground turkey. We don't really eat beef like that, but you're going to cook your meat. I like to chop it up with my spatula in the small pieces. I don't really like the big pieces of ground turkey, but that. Add your garlic salt. I add onion powder, and then I take a big old clove of garlic and just throw it in. I've already removed it from here. Then I take my bean masher, and I just mash it a little bit to give it some texture, okay? So these are my black beans, and then here's my yellow rice. As you can see, I have another piece of garlic in there. I put a little bit of, it says put butter in the water, but I use olive oil. 2 cups of water. You boil the rice for about 2 minutes and then put the lid on, turn the gas down, and it comes out really, really nice. So this is my rice, okay? So then, we're going to take all this and layer it in the pan. Sauce over there, but just to remember the sauce, you kind of just, you want to put it in the bottom of your pan so your tortillas don't stick. Let me pan out a little bit. There we go. So as you can see, got a nice layer on your pan. Small apartment, but you know, you gotta do what you can. So here we go. All right. Now I'm gonna take my meat and I'm gonna layer this. Okay, give me 1 second because I have my rice and beans here, but I need to put them. As you can see, I layered my pan, my first layer with meat. Okay. Next, what I like to do is put the beans on. So my beans, see if I can get it over without dropping a whole bunch of them. It's not anything that's super neat and pretty. This is just go as you go. Okay, so forgive me. I'm trying to do this and hold the camera with one hand, not drop beans in the enchilada sauce. So now, as you can see, like, you're not completely filling up the enchilada pan or the dish, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you try to get, so it'll be too, the tortilla to like filling ratio will be too much. Plus, I also find that once you cut up some tomatoes and lettuce and some sour cream, it fills it right up. You put it right on top. The black bean juice will kind of make everything look kind of dark and like, when you do it like this, it gives a great color. My kids don't really like bell peppers and stuff, but you can cut up some red bell peppers or some green ones or yellow ones. I mean, so many variations you can do with this dish. Okay, so you have a good layer. Now let me grab my cheese. All right, so I'll put a little bit of jack cheese. Now, we're about to wow you. You really want to make somebody go, ooh, this is good. I'll tell you what you get. You're going to go to the store and find a box of sazon. Made by Goya, the same people who made my rice. This stuff is, this is it. This is where it's at. So Goya is really, really good. I can't describe the taste. You're going to have to just buy it. But it gives us some variety. I'm trying to get the pack open. And you're just going to sprinkle a little bit. So just a little bit. That's it. The reason why you need to do it in this order is because if I were to put the enchilada sauce before I did the ingredients, it's going to make your tortillas hella mushy. And we don't want mushy tortillas. Whoops. So now I'm going to repeat this layer and come back and then show it to you. Okay, so as you can see, I did a second layer with the cheese and the sauce and sazon. And I got my last layer of tortillas. Now, very, very flavorful. But save some sauce on the side so that when it gets done, and say you take some tomorrow for lunch, you don't have no dry ass enchiladas. You feel me? Okay, so I'm going to put this in the oven for anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes uncovered. Now you can cover it, but the thing is everything in this is cooked already. So there's no need to cook, you know, any egg product or any meat, you know, raw meat or anything. Everything is cooked. So about 20 to 30 minutes, probably on the 20 side. I have my oven on 350. It's on 400, but I'm going to turn down to 350. And I'm going to show you what the finished product looks like. So excited. And some onions and some tomatoes and get some, what do you call that? Sour cream. I'm going to cut a little piece here. But that's pretty much it. Y'all, it's so good. I promise you it is. So thank you for joining me in Kat's Kitchen. In a couple of years, if you're still my subscriber, you'll see me make more elegant dishes in a nicer kitchen. But right now, you do what you can with what you got. Holla.
Back to life, back to reality.
Can you get out the kitchen so I can film my video, please?
Back to reality.
Out.
Back to life.
Take her away. This is the perfect song for the perfect